live stream where I'll continue inching closer to finishing this project. Hey, Mom Maggie. Hey, Melissa. Yay! Lovely to be online and some time to do some actual work. I love it. I love it. I love it. Got home an hour ago from work, from the day job, and I was trying to install this thing, which is like a new end to the sink, so I can clip my water hose easily on the kitchen sink. But it did not have enough time to actually see if I can get it to work, because I couldn't get the thing off. Anyways, we're gonna do that after the sprint, so hopefully. Hey Renee, hey Morningstar, hello my dears. So that is what I'm doing. Even though it's supposed to be raining all weekend, I finally got myself things to ease the work of watering all these little trees I'm trying to grow. So yeah, one step closer. With every step, we get a little closer every single day. Anyways, hello. Let me see. Oh, you can hear me? Okay, cool. I was just wondering if... Okay, it's very soft. Wait. I'm gonna check. I was playing a game with my sisters and they were being difficult. What? Where is it? Where? Properties? And is this better? Am I doing better? Am I doing better? I think things should be... Okay, cool. Yeah, I there, for some reason my microphone was on a default. Don't know why. Do not know why. Let me see. I swear. Because every time I'm playing my game, for some reason, the game forces me to change the setting. Ba-da-da-da-da. La-la-la-la-la. See, the lengths I go to make sure you can hear me, Melissa. Let me see. Okay, I have increased the potency of my voice. At least it looks like you guys are hearing me loud and clear right now. Anyways, let me see. How are you guys doing? Yeah, I had to tweak. I had to tweak it in two places to make it actually work. Just because we were playing... What's the game again? I was playing a Lego game. Yeah, Lego Fortnite game with my little nephew and my sisters the other day. And for some reason, everything has to be tweaked for them to hear me. I don't know why. But let me see. I see updates. I see updates. Let me see. Let me see. Your book came out today, Gwen. Congratulations. 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 I have a song in my head, but it doesn't fit, so I'm not going to sing it. So it's stupid, but congratulations, she says for the third freaking time. I am so freaking proud of you, Gwen. You are just complete boss. I love it, I love it, I love it. HK is taking her moment to read the name. It was a very tiring day, so the first thing I saw was Secret Beard. And it was like, HK, that's not correct. Let me see. Oh, I like the pen name, Gwen. I really like the pen name. Jasmine C. Catwell. I freaking love that pen name. It's a very pretty one. You finally started drafting book 2 yesterday. Oh, that is so exciting. That is so freaking exciting. I'm so proud of you. You are freaking amazing. Congratulations again. I'll probably say it a lot. But it can never be too often sung. Okay, it can be. It can get annoying, but still. Let me see. But yeah. Okay, let me see. I'm opening the messenger so I can click the links. I want to see the cover. I swear. I don't like bright screens. Oh, it's so pretty. That's so sweet. It's such a sweet cover. You should be very proud of that cover. Okay, I'm gonna close this window because Amazon is too bright for my eyes. Congratulations. Amazing. Let me see. Okay, let me see. While we all awe over this very pretty, but the book is spicy, but the cover is adorable. You did it yourself? See? Maybe you should do that. That is a side hustle. Make book covers. Like, some days I'm like, ooh, I can make book covers. And I'm like, no, I can't make book covers. I like the yellow of a sweater matches the yellow of the sky. It's very color coordinated. Kairo, konti. Nej, konti. Sorry, you will probably hear a lot of meowing in the background. One of my fur babies, she's very annoyed that I came home and just right away sat in front of the computer to start streaming. She's very not happy. Anyways, let me see. I do not need another side hustle. What do you mean? You never have too many side hustles. I've actually been catching myself. I'm trying to kind of do the same thing, not add more side hustles. So every time I get a new idea, I'm like, do you have time for this? And the answer is always no. Have you been able to finish all the other projects? No. You don't have time for this side hustle. Yes. So I feel the struggles. We're trying not to add. We're trying to focus on the things we already have and not go get ahead of ourselves. Anyways, I just looked at the time and we need to start sprinting. Miss hey, Maggie, hail the field overlords. Yeah, they're being so freaking needy after I got started going back to work. They're just constantly like, love me, and they want me to just in one spot. I'm not allowed to be in the bedroom. They don't want me in the bedroom. They want me on this couch with Netflix on, so they can go from snuggling on the sofa next to me to like in my face demanding snuggles. That is their two options. And they get very annoyed when I'm sitting at the front of the computer watching me very judgingly. Let me see, Gwen had to give up on this chiffon blouse because the sleeves don't fit and I couldn't put it on, so I'm going to draft chapter 1 before I cut out the next project. Yes, chiffon. What did I tell you about chiffon? It is a pain in the behind. It is beautiful fabric. Beautiful fabric. If any of you have sewn from chiffon, it's beautiful fabric, or had something out of chiffon. Beautiful, sensitive, beautiful, but a pain in the ass to sew. I still have some fabric that I want to do something with from chiffon from my last project that I sewed years ago, and I just can't get myself to do it because that means I have to go through that torture again. But I can't get myself to throw it neither. So I'm just looking at it every time I go through my supplies like, damn you. Lesson learned, don't use fitted pattern. Yeah, you want fabric that kind of gives you more leeway. Not leeway. Gives you room to breathe. More forgiving fabric. Chiffon does not give. It does not yield. It's either it's a way or no way. Okay, we're gonna start the first sprint of the night. I need to stop talking. So guys, let's do this, and I'll see you in 25. And we are back. How did you do? How did you do? Hey, Renee. Hey, Allie. How did everybody do? How did you do? My obsession with trying to get this faucet thing to work got me to stand up and try again. Still stuck. So I'm gonna try to maintain focus on working until the end of the stream and then try again. Whew. And now I just finished chapter 9, and I have started. During the next sprint. I'm gonna start on chapter 10. So it's getting very, very exciting. Very exciting. Things are moving on, and I'm very intrigued. Very, very. The word of the day: very. Anyways, I'm happy it's Friday. It's a 3-day weekend here in Iceland, which makes me very relieved. Very. Even though it's supposed to be raining majority of the weekend. But still, a lot of gardening stuff gonna happen over the weekend. I'm gonna torture my little nephew to help me. He's willing. He's gonna help me willingly. And if I'm not working, I'm gonna be napping. Let me see. Melissa, excellent brainstorming sprint. Well done, well done. Renee, got my 4th cup of coffee for the day. Still trying to power through my art project. Well done. You will power through per usual. You always do, my dear. Always do. Ellie! I hope you have recovered, Allie, from your character's suffering. I was reminded on when I checked the Discord. Like, sad Allie, super sad Allie, but let me see, Mom Maggot, it's Memorial Day weekend in the US, so I finally put all my flowers in the garden beds. Aww. Oh yeah, of course. Yeah, I'm still cleaning up the freaking garden. Like, we're gonna be trying to put soil in my mom's salad bed. We have 2 beds that are almost fully greenery, like green salads and stuff like that. We're gonna try to finish those. Hopefully plant something that has been seeding in my living room. And move a lot of loose stone that has no business being where they are, so I can make the garden one side pretty. Allie, so much suffering for everyone. If people only knew the joy we get from torturing our characters, they would lock us all up for sure. Okay, let me see. So we're gonna start the next sprint. I am so tired. I am on my 2nd energy drink of the day. I have this, and I have water. All the liquids this evening. It's a little chilly, so I closed the windows and the doors. Even though it's very pretty outside, it's cold because of the rain. And I might light the fire in the fireplace after the stream. Light up in the fireplace. Okay, we are gonna start the next sprint, and I'm gonna start working on chapter 10. Yes, indeed. So guys, let's do this. Let's make progress, and I'll see you in 25. And we are back. How did you do? How did you do? My head is here halfway. So, I'm making excellent progress. Slow and steady. I'm just, yeah. We're making progress. We're making progress. Let me see. So Gwen will be back. Is going to have some dinner. Have a wonderful, delicious dinner, my dear. But got 571 worth of sprint. Well done, well done. Hey, JK. Hope you're having a wonderful day. Hey, Havarun. Let me see. I read Renee's comment as I turned on the next sprint. Just remembered I have a glass of lemonade somewhere. I found it so funny because that is kind of... My sister does that a lot. I'm always a conflict when she's here in the country. I'm always finding glasses all around the house. Liquids she had intended to drink, but got lost or forgot here and there. So let me see. JK, I was able to publish my Ko-Fi post featuring a snippet from your book for monthly members for my Ko-Fi. Congratulations. And you let Renee found her lemonade. Wonderful. I love it. It kind of just, every time I hear people losing a drink, it just reminds you of my little sister. Every single time. I will have like 3 cans of energy drink, small cans, and just bring her into the room. Here are all your drinks. Do not drink them all at once. And she's like, realize there's water. Let me see. So yeah. Oh boy. I am polishing the beginning of the right before people start dying. That's where I am at right now. I shouldn't be getting sleepy, but I don't know. So, having ginger lemonade. I like pink lemonade. I love pink lemonade. But I only drink it when I'm in the States. For some weird reason. I have lemonade powder. Because even though it's not the same, but I like pink lemonade when I'm in the States. I like buying that. Because usually I don't like the soda in the States for some reason. At least when I'm in Minneapolis. But I like the pink lemonade. It's very tasty. But I'm too lazy to try to make it at home. Way too lazy. So yeah. Me try to be scary and creep my potential reader out. That is yeah. Let's just see how that goes. Considering how much I'm tweaking the story has not grown a lot in word count. I'm barely 506 words over the 30k quota if I were to send it into the competition. So that's that. Might not be bad. Isn't bad. I'm just wondering. I'm not sending it, but it's still. And Gwen is back. We love that. Okay, I'm gonna continue just editing. I think I'm just gonna do that. I'm gonna continue editing while my I have somewhat of a focus. Let me see. Mom Maggie moving to lurk mode to finish laundry. Enjoy folding your laundry. Always wait to fold it all at once. If there's something I'm bad at getting myself around to do, it's folding laundry. I have a basket on my bed that has been waiting for me for at least 2 days. You know, Mom Maggie, that's an awesome idea. I wouldn't if we can get a like home chore AI that just we can have at home and just okay, hey AI, could you please go fold the laundry and clean it? Oh yeah, would you iron my shirt? Would you go cook me some dinner? That recipe, oh, that would be amazing. I would get one of those right away. You just could make them do all the basic stuff. Just one machine doing all the chores. I would be so happy. The ultimate laziness is just make them AI do everything. Poor thing. And that's how Terminator happened. Oh my. Yeah. Yes, sirree. Yeah, I was actually told, and I was watching YouTube videos and stuff like that, and and the video was talking about how old people don't know how to use AI to its full attention, and I was like, why should I? It's an awesome Google. It's fantastic for like helping me shorten my finding cooking recipes and being lazy and using Google. If I don't know the word, I just ramble for 10 minutes and I can usually find my word. I don't need AI to do all the fancy thing for me. I kind of like doing the hard labor myself, except for some things. I find it very entertaining. And the litter box, it doesn't create a kitty litter dust cloud. And you could potentially teach it to have a conversation. Oh, Maggie, that is an excellent idea. Or just a hologram that can do all your chores, like in Star Trek. Yeah. Just imagine, like, or the hologram that you can actually touch, but can fit in a little cube. A USB drive, technically. But yeah, having a nice little AI machine doing all their stuff for you, I wouldn't complain. So we can actually focus on the more important stuff to create our stories. They take care of the stuff that takes us away from our creative juices and feed us and nourish us. We can continue writing and creating and being inspired. I wouldn't mind that. I would not mind that. Especially if we can get something that's pretty to look at. Since sometimes we women, we are different from maybe our counterparts. We can enjoy just having a nice view. We don't always have to touch everything. That's mean. That's a little mean of me. Okay, I'm gonna stop giggling and start focusing. Let me see, Melissa. I've been hoping around my house doing chores that are being weighing. Aww. I feel good about what I've gotten done. Yeah, I must admit, I have not been as productive in my cleaning chores as I should be. I've been so freaking lazy in keeping the house clean. So my house is usually very neat. It's very neat. I don't like chaos. It's not necessarily dirty. It is just... I should mop the floors more often. I should potentially vacuum a little more often. And I probably need to... I don't know. My energy has all gone into the garden. Maintaining my seeds and seedlings. And just working outside, and like, I'm too tired for this shit. Chores can wait. But yeah. So, if you have an AI machine that's willing to come and clean for me, then I would be very grateful. Very cool. If it can mop the floors and vacuum, I'm set. Because that is the chore that I struggle with the most because of my back. But, the floor is dirty. Could you go mop the floors, please? I get laid to clean my apartment every 2 weeks. You know, I should start doing that in the very close future. Because that's main. My back is kind of busted. So if I vacuum, my home is not big. It's only 95 meters big. The floor space. Interior floor space. And if I vacuum, I have to take an hour break to recover from the action of vacuuming. Same with mopping the floors. I'm out for an hour or two. So I need to start doing that. That is a very smart move on your part, Havron. A very smart move. I think that is so smart. I should actually consider it. Just so I can not feel bad when I look at my floors. Especially like now, it's the springtime, and the girls, my fur babies, my kitties, they are in full, hey, let's go eat a lot of fresh grass and go puke inside. And so the ones I hear, I clean up, of course. But then I'm walking into or seeing the ones that I didn't see or happened when I wasn't home, and they're like stains on the floor that I can easily clean. But I'm like, great. Great. I love summer, early summer. I love spring, except for that part. I swear, they go outside, eat like cows, and then come inside every single time. Yeah, it's the perfect time for them to try to get rid of as much internal hairball leftovers as they can, which I understand. They need to cleanse out their stomachs after cleaning themselves and not being able to clean their internal system over the winter. But yeah. Yay, they should just puke outside. Puke outside, please. Anyways, we're gonna start the next sprint. Let me see. I have to sweep him off twice a day because of fur baby shed. Yeah. The fur baby shed. That's probably the only reason I'm okay satisfied with not having dogs anymore. Our dog. The cats are shedding. It's more so the furniture that suffers in my home. Mainly the bed or the sofa, but the girls have their own space on the bed with covers that they sleep mainly on, so that's the only thing I need to clean fur-wise. And the sofa. I seriously need to get a cover over that sofa. It's getting very ugly. Like, I have vinyl floor instead of carpet for that reason. See, this is the reason I didn't want carpet in my home. I don't have carpets. I don't have, like, floor-laid carpets. I don't have carpets under anything. I have two little carpets, one under their food bowl to make cleaning a little easier. Um, because of the water, and other when I'm cooking, and that's all machine washable rugs, like tiny little rugs, and those are the only rugs in my house because I just can't deal with the fact of cleaning constantly. Besides, as soon as you have fur babies, they just seem to have that need to have mishaps on the carpets, and especially the carpets that are expensive to clean. At least since I got those washable ones, I haven't had as many accidents happen on my carpets. I actually bought them at Marshall's when I was in Minneapolis last time. Okay, I am gonna be a little bit of a meanie. Not a meanie. In my head, I'm a meanie. I'm probably blowing this out of proportion. I'm gonna make this last one, next sprint, the last one. I can feel the energy draining. Seriously catapulting down to its doom. So we're gonna. Also, I think we'll kind of hit the 3-hour mark, and the 2-hour mark when the sprint ends. Anyway, so that will leave us with 3 sprints this evening, but that's okay. I've talked way too much. Way too much. Okay, we're gonna start then the final sprint of the night, and hope you guys are ready for a small final push. I am gonna see if I can finish chapter 10, since chapter 10 doesn't seem to be as much of a headache as chapter 9 was. So guys, let's do this one final push, and I'll see you guys in 25 for a small chat. are done with the final sprint of the night. I actually managed to finish chapter 10 and already moved on to chapter 11. Oh boy. Whew. I am almost at the first death. Almost. Almost. I'm so close. So freaking close. Though my brain is very close to being like, I quit. It is very close to be just saying, I quit. I quit. But I'm very close to the first death, so it's maybe in maybe half a page. I'm so close. I'm so close. And that's gonna be a toughie, because I seriously need to kind of reframe and rewrite that. To make it more like creepy but poetic, not too graphic, but because I don't want graphic. I don't want like splatter. I want it kind of like folklore, horror, poetry kind of feeling. So that is what we're trying to do. I want things to flow. Not sure how that will go, but we're gonna try. Let me see. Alec got distracted by ChatGPT making fantasy pics for pics I took of my daughter. Lovely. Hope you got something cute. Oh, we posted the pics on Discord. Let's see. I actually played around with a few of those like picture apps the other day with my family. Oh, that is so adorable. Allie, that's absolutely precious. Absolutely precious. Loved. Gwen got 613 words, and the supervisor, the feline overlord, has plumped her behind on the table and is now staring at me. Come on, Mom, it's time for sofa cuddles. She's like, hello. She's like, hello, love me. You have a thing to say? I don't know if you can hear that. That was her sniffing the microphone. So yeah, easy peasy lemon squeezy. Okay, I am gonna mark where I am because I will be standing up from the computer. I don't want to lose where I am. I'm gonna save it here as we are. Oh boy. It's crazy how many pages this book is, for the simple reason that I'm spacing out all the words in more like poetic kind of poet. You know, when you're writing poetry, you cut the lines up into like parts, like shorter parts, to kind of emphasize the feeling, the energy. Yeah, that is what I'm basically doing. So either people are gonna hate it or love it. But I'm almost done. I'm so close to being done. Let me see. Okay, Gwen, I got to the end of the chapter of chapter 1 in my outline, so I'm going to work on a new sewing project tonight. I think that's an excellent idea. Take a break. I'm gonna get myself some snacks because I want snacks. I need to bake a upside down strawberry almond cake later this evening for tomorrow. And then I'm going to watch Netflix. tempted to go out and do gardening work, or move stones from my garden, but I'm not sure I'm gonna do that. I might just cuddle on the sofa before I do my cake. But look forward to see your newest sewing project, Gwen. I've been seeing people making wrapped dresses, wrapped skirts, and I have a fabric. I have a fabric in two colors, brown and brown and red. And I was really considering if I can get myself to start sewing again, I might try to do a wrapped skirt that works on both sides. I've never tried those kind of the patterns, but I'm really thinking it couldn't be that difficult. Also, both fabrics are semi kind of sheer, so I think placing them together might actually make them perfect. Like perfectly thick. Yeah, my pronunciation lately has been crap. Yeah, I want to make the wrapped dress that they have pleating, like to make them more flowy. Yeah, I'm thinking about it because I think it would be very cute to have the options like, oh, I have one skirt and I have the both options. So that is kind of what I want to do, because I have a bunch of fabrics I need to use. I need to start sewing for using up to clear up storage. But just to kind of get me going, and hearing you, Gwen, every time talking about sewing projects, it is inspiring me. It's kind of like kicking my butt, reminding me, hey, why don't you be as productive as Gwen? You should be sewing too. You have lots of fabrics. And my brain is like, maybe I should. So I'm letting it marinate in my brain. I want to do it because I need cute little skirts, and wrapped skirts are always very convenient. And I'm kind of in my wanting more skirts era, so I should be doing something like that. Anyways. I think that's going to be all for me tonight. I think I'm going to go light the fireplace, bring my duvet on the couch, and just have a old cozy evening, and then bake a little bit. Let me see. I'm making a romper. I've had this pattern forever, and I finally lost way to fit into it. You mean so that's your kind of reward sewing project? Yeah, that's the reason I like wrapped dresses, actually. Because if I gain a little weight, wrapped skirts would probably still fit me. If I lose a little weight, same thing, they will technically still fit. And even though I haven't gained or lost weight, I've just been stuck. I've been on plateau for way too long. Energy drinking is probably not helping either. But I like the fact about wrapped skirts can easily be adjustable to considering your size. But there's also a pattern I kind of want to try. I haven't bought it yet. It's I think a Japanese pattern, and it's super pretty. I am not sure how easy it's to sew and if I have enough fabric, but I really want to look into if I can sew that. It's a Japanese kind of classic, like, I can't remember. If I find the link, I'll show you, send it to you guys. I'm following this girl and a woman on TikTok, and she kind of does a modern twist to traditional Japanese, like, clothing. And she has these beautiful skirts she sews and sells patterns for. and I really want to try to make it. Even or just buy the skirts straight from her. But getting a plus size skirt from good quality is it's easier. It's harder than it sounds. It's harder than it sounds. No, it's not a kimono. It's kind of very similar to our traditional like wrapped skirts. They have a wider band just from the fabric to give you that like that inched weight because it goes pretty high, and then it's pleated just on the top, not pleated like a soft fold all around the dress with pockets, with freaking pockets. But yeah, it's not kimonos. I actually have I? No, I haven't. I thought about it. No, I haven't. I was like, I've sewed a kimono jacket. It was like, no, we bought that one. We DIY'd that one. But yeah. Anyways, I just need to find the correct pattern to do it and do it. I'm forbidding myself from doing a loosey-goosey and just bullshitting my way through a design. We're trying to teach ourselves to follow a pattern. I never have the patience to follow patterns. I'm not gonna sew anything until I can follow a pattern. And I have beautiful patterns. I just have to sit my freaking ass down and follow them. Anyways, how about, yeah. Anyways, my toes are getting cold. I need to turn on the heat because we've turned off majority of the heat in the house because it's summer. So I'm gonna go warm my toesies. Have a wonderful evening, my dears. I'll see you guys on Monday. I have no idea if I have any time over the weekend to try to finish this book or not. I'm so close to finishing. One or maybe if I could work for maybe 5 hours, probably could easily finish it. But who knows? See you on Monday.